Let's so in Brazil, and I'll do more coverage on this soon, but basically you have, let's say, like, okay, Orban used this to formally end democracy in Hungary. And I'd be very curious to hear what Ron Dreher and any number of other right-wing pundits who've endlessly praised Orban have to say about this. Because again, let's be really specific here. He's not undermined it. He's not eroding it. He's ended it. There's no more elections. There's no more parliament. You can go to jail for fake news. Like, he has dictatorial power in an indefinite time frame. Donald Trump is all over the place, but frankly, not that. I mean, there's these DOJ recommendations from Bill Barr that people need to be fighting about holding people in indefinite pretrial detention. That's terrifying and a major threat. But overall, it's dithering, frankly. There isn't a very strong state apparatus in the States in some ways. And in Brazil, Bolsonaro has been basically actively demanding that people go back out and continue business as usual, while essentially people, including at least one member of the Supreme Court, are trying to put injunctions against him right now. And finally, the center left is consolidating in a way that might actually remove him from office, not just like have a protest impeachment. And of course, Lula is in quarantine and advocating for workers and telling people to stay inside. But the point is that Bolsonaro is probably the most single reckless head of state right now in terms of talking about the hoax. I totally believe that he has it personally and won't admit it. And
he's hope alive.
I totally think he does.
Same.
And here is Donald Trump. Bolsonaro said good things about him, so boom.
President Bolsonaro of Brazil today.
I did. I spoke to him.
According to Twitter.
He's great. He's a great guy, and he's doing a wonderful job. From Brazil. Spoke to him this morning. And just a very complimentary call. He's working very hard. He's got a problem with the virus. Got a big problem, and we talked about it today at length. We had a call this morning, and Brazil is shut down, as you know. They weren't going to shut it down, but they had to. So Brazil is shut down. The world is shut down. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. The entire world is shut down. You go from having the most powerful economy in the world and from other countries that are doing well to being everything is shut down. It's very sad, but we're going to get it going, and we're going to be stronger than ever. I really believe that. We're going to be stronger. We're going to have a big bounce, a very big bounce when this is gone. And I just want to thank the American people. I want to thank these great professionals, and I want to thank the media, because really, for the most part, the media has been very fair. Thank you very much, everyone.
Americans love motivational speaking. Just to be clear, their state governors and the Congress are basically trying to override and essentially having a parallel government process in Brazil, while Bolsonaro has done things like encourage people to hold like campaign rallies in support of his government during this. And going back to the coup against Dilma, in a shrunk time frame, Michel Temer and Bolsonaro have totally gutted the health infrastructure that the Workers' Party built. Although a couple of weeks ago, Bolsonaro welcomed Cuban doctors back in. So there you go.
I like to think he almost blew up his spot when he said Bolsonaro's got a big problem with the virus.
Well, that's the funny. He does not get, like, he also hit Bolsonaro with Brazil with some sanctions a couple weeks. Like, the guys that he really personally will, that Erdogan, Modi, those guys know how to alpha Trump a little bit. Bolsonaro is way too cuck with Trump. Yeah. He's a simp. He loves Trump, and Trump needs to be negged a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
He doesn't want to be part of any club that would have him as a member.
Exactly. It's like, I had to talk to him. It's like Groucho Marx, Mm-hmm. You don't want to be part of a club that would have you as a member. And
he just tries too hard.
He tries too hard. And then Tayyip, I want his approval. Mm-hmm. He glares at me and tells me I don't understand the Middle East. And I'm like, you're a terrible dictator. You're horrible. Can we have dinner?
Like,
Can we build a hotel together?
How do you lead the biggest economy in South America and be such a nerd? And be a fat, like, oh, you're supposed to be about this.
Yeah, I thought you were about this life. Guy can't even give a push-up. And I know he got stabbed. He
looked like a
Ben
wuss
got
doing it.
stabbed. Yeah.
I like people who didn't get stabbed.